Alright, we are back. Tecmo 101 drills continue today. It's part 2 of my previous example on Up and A. So this is on the Retro Sports Gamer channel as well as my Tecmo 101 channel on my blog at tecmo101.wordpress.com. So right now, as I do always, I go over how to better play Tecmo Super Bowl because that's the game I'm best at and the one I'm most known for. Previously, we looked at the play Up and A. In part 1, we looked at all the defensive backs that you could use to stop the Up and A run. Today, we are going to set up San Diego, the run to play. That is R&S sweep left. And we are going to defend it with one of the best teams in the game so we can show you all the different ways to stop Up and A with linebackers. Now, that means I'm going to use coach mode again. So just a second as I plug in another controller so I can go into coach mode. Alright. We are set up. So, coach mode. A lot of these drills you have to use coach mode. I reset the game. That's okay. We're all set up, ready to go. Remember, you're the Giants. Man versus coach. Giants. It's player 1. Coach mode will be, I think I chose San Diego. I hope I chose San Diego. I really thought I chose San Diego. But then again, maybe I didn't. Or maybe it got reset completely. We'll see. Pretty sure I chose San Diego. Reason why I'm choosing the Giants is they have great linebackers for the linebacker examples. Amazing linebackers. And you're going to want to know all the linebackers because of R&S sweep run. Okay, good. Now remember, here's another thing I want to say real quick because novices always confuse this. That second run play is not Up and A. It's not R&S sweep left. It's the fake to the reverse, and it's one of the worst plays in Tecmo Super Bowl. They look almost identical. Please do not confuse these two plays. The difference being one's a run and shoot with 4 receivers, one has a tight end. If you confuse this play, you are going to not like the results if you play anybody who knows the real simple way I've already demonstrated how to stop it. Now, into the example, let's start with LB1. Now, LB1 you're using because you were like, hey, he's going to get blown up by the 2 blockers, but what if it's a sweep and you're going this way? But it's not a sweep. And I got in there too soon, and I'm about to pay for it. Pay dearly. And that's the problem, because that is great against the sweep, but really hard against this play, but you've got to be better at it than I just was on the first example. So this is the right technique. You see how I went deeper and went around a little bit better. So look at one more example. Oh, I thought the help would come. It did not come. Now, it's going to be very difficult to stop the play with LB1. The only reason I'm showing you it is because if you have a really good LB1, he can shut down R&S sweep right. So you need to know how to get out of not to have a chance. And this is how you get yourself a chance. Let's punt. And practice makes perfect. I've said that again and again and again, that really the whole point of these videos is for you to do these. You see how much better I did it that time? I really made sure, I let them have more yards. Sometimes you have to do this. Let them have a couple extra yards and stop them for a loss later. For now, make sure you do things right. See, that time he only got 5 yards. Yeah, it's a first down, but a person is going to get frustrated only getting 7 to 5 yards, and they're going to try something else because you want big plays on offense. See, I used my drone that time, and then I just came around and contained the play. Next up, we're going to shift our example to LB2. With LB2, we're going to be followed again, but this time by only one guy. So it's not as bad. And if it was the sweep, I wouldn't be blocked at all. So keep that in mind as well. So there's only one guy who follows me. In case you're wondering, R&S sweep is coming up next. I know some of you are going to be real excited about that because right now I only have my old grainy video. We're about to have a real video. One more time. Oh, you see that little juke move I made on the drone to make sure he got blocked? That way he wasn't following me. Alright, next up is LB3. LB3 is going to be unblocked. Again, LB3 is going to be unblocked. But you got to be careful not to run into that guy. LB4 is going to be unblocked. Although I caution you against LB4 unless you've guessed the sweep or you're pretty confident he's not calling the sweep. Because against the sweep, it's really hard to avoid LB4 going that way and not going down. I'm limiting what they're able to get on me on a play. Oh, I went back to LB1. Managed to contain it. Now let's go back to LB4 one more time. Then I'm going to press reset and switch over to the Raiders. Because we're going to show you, just in case you ever need it, the defensive linemen as well. Because against the sweep, you need every option available. Let's try that again. Another comedy of errors here. Alright, we got it right this time. Remember, man coach always. San Diego gets the ball. Give him a short kick and let's get into it. Of course, nothing can be short. Let's do this quick. Let's start with LB3. There, you gotta get a block there. And remember with DL3, you gotta be real careful with the sweep. You're gonna be really hard to stop, but not impossible. And passes too, of course, are gonna be a problem. Alright. And now for DL1, you're still gonna get followed, but just one guy this time. See there, I waited to make sure I had it contained. This time I'm going to run more down when I leave the line of scrimmage. And now up. There we go. The Raiders! With some defense. Made sure to contain him. Let's see. Last but not least, he's going to be really slow, but I'm going to show you this. Although you really only need this with a couple teams, but here is using the nose tackle. He's a slow nose tackle, so that's why he got by me. You just run straight back. The nose tackle one's one of the easiest. In fact, the nose tackle one, at least in this game, I'm getting some surprising extra action, which is nice and interesting. Not that time. I had to really go back that time when I didn't get the extra action. Okay, so that completes up in A. Coming up next, we're going to do right in A. And we're going to show you the different ways to stop the sweep from every position. And that will pretty much almost complete my whole series on defensive plays. I'm going to go through, I think I have to go over the motion offense and how to stop it a little bit. And then after that, we should be good to go on how to stop every run play in Tecmo Super Bowl. Thank you guys again for watching and checking out my blog. Thank you for Tom, the Retro Sports Gamer, for putting this on your channel as well. And just keep playing that Tecmo, baby, and keep practicing at these video games to get better.